Trump signs executive order to pardon his friends, force Melania to have sex with him, and make Americans chop their dicks off. World Economic Forum says nobody cares we run the planet as long as we flush their shit away, sell them beer and pizza, and tickle their balls. In the UK, Keir Starmer rolls out assisted dying in the NHS with long ambulance delays, 2-day wait in A&E, and sticking your granny in a corridor. Hello, self-interested individuals. Welcome to the fucking news. I'm radicalizing people online. Here are the headlines tonight. President Donald Trump signed a slew of executive orders at a rally after his inauguration. Like a great showman performing magic tricks, the crowd gasped and cheered as he waved his magic pen. Here's our exclusive coverage. Sir, the first item for you to sign is an executive order compelling your wife Melania to have sex with you on a minimum weekly basis. With birthdays, public holidays as extra, she will also suck your dick on request and take it up the Panama Canal annually. The next item, sir, is full pardons for your friends and supporters. For Hulk Hogan's failure to age gracefully, Mel Gibson's last 12 films, Kanye's hatred of the Jews, and Tucker Carlson for, well, just being Tucker Carlson. Now this one, Mr. President, is a letter to the IPCC withdrawing us from the laws of physics, demanding the ocean tides do not come in, and climate change be renamed Hoaxy McHoaxface. Finally, Mr. President, Executive Order number 23 requires all Americans to sacrifice their firstborn child or chop their dick off if Donald J. Trump can't be president for a third term. Thanks, and there will be much more on that story later. At the annual World Economic Forum meeting in Davos, Klaus Schwab has made an unusual opening speech, claiming that everybody likes a few wealthy banking families owning and controlling all of the Earth's resources and treating humanity like slave laborers in their asset-stripping planet-fuck casino of fiat currencies and secret rule. Here's that speech in full. You people don't want to look after yourselves. Most people are happy knowing that some greedy hegemony of psychopaths is taking care of business. As long as when you open the fridge, there is a cold beer and a pizza. Also, you can flush your shit away with the push of a button and never think about where the shit goes. You don't care that the genocide and corruption, poverty are the lived experience of brown people all over Earth. Cause that's where your pizza comes from. You will and are watching most of the other people on Earth be bombed to death on your HD TV and newsfeed as long as you can jerk off to consumerism and goes to the Maldives on a holiday. I don't see any of you putting your life on the line or take the responsibility for your own lives. So, suck it up and knuckle down. You don't have the balls or the gumption or the will to change things. So, how about we just get on with it and you all shut the fuck up and pay your taxes? Or we'll raise interest rates. In the UK, as the assisted dying bill is making its way through Parliament, the NHS has taken steps to implement it immediately, with a range of measures designed to make sure those ready to ease the drain on the public finances can die as soon as possible, without waiting for the law to be passed. A spokesperson for the NHS didn't say, so from now on, ambulances will now take as long as possible to get to emergencies like heart attacks and strokes in the elderly. This should assist them dying much quicker than getting timely treatment, and with a 12-hour wait outside the hospital in the ambulance just in case you make it that far. Once they're at the hospital, a 2-day wait for treatment at A&E means that many weak, sick and seriously ill people can die peacefully in the queue at Costa waiting for an overpriced cheese toastie. Should anyone be unlucky enough to still be alive after that, the NHS will put your granny on a gurney in the corridor with all the other sick and dying people. There, they will receive almost no attention or care at all, whilst exposure to bacteria, viruses, moaning and groaning, etc. will further assist them to die. Taken as a whole, we believe these measures will assist many people to die in an undignified, unexpected way much sooner than if they had to wait for the law to be passed. Thanks. And now the weather. Unfettered neo-colonial empires are spreading all over the world with high winds spanning economic tyranny and proxy military rule. This will lead to most people experiencing autocratic rule and the stripping of freedom, privacy and individual rights for some time to come. Have a nice weekend.